Well, well, well. I almost dropped my microphone. That was scary. How was chat today? How was chat? How is chat? What is chat doing? Is chat wearing anything? Whoa, bro. Today we're gonna play some bar and just hang out. I have no idea what the mission objective is for this, but, fuck me. You don't have this map. But is it downloading the map? We're off to a terrible start. How about now? Well, we're in a precarious situation, chap. A precarious situation indeed. Ooh, something stuck between my teeth. Okay, that's better. It's a little piece of jerky. I was like, that's not right. Need to get me dental floss, chat. Gotta be careful with jerky and corn. Jerky and corn. Those are the two things that just find their way into in between every little toofses. Can't trust it. Can't. Literally enemy of state. I want that map. No, I didn't want that one. Oh well, we'll get this one too. But aren't you gonna download the map, chat? I don't remember how this worked last night. Or wait, did it work because I just made it work? Or did I have to log on? I don't remember. We'll figure it out, chat. We will figure it out. I want that one, though. What if I press that? Please wait for downloads to finish before starting. That's fair. My only question is where the download is. Ah. There it is. We did it, chat. I figured out where the downloads tab is. The text is tiny. Ooh. How you doing, chat? Being good today? Puppet is dead. If you couldn't guess. My avatar has the basic of animations. This is as advanced as we get, chat. Spicy. Kibs might be having a few jalapeno poppers while he sits here and waits. Oh, Barge plenty. Nightingale says trying to sleep, but Kibs streams, so that's changed plans. Fuck you, that's why. Got him. Kibs in the Skaven RP. The Spice Master should be Master of Squeakrits. See, not really. I kind of think I keep most of the squeak things for Aerith-related things. Otherwise, it's like me just using the same thing on everything else. Otherwise, it's literally the same thing all the time. Yeah, that's a little spacey. That's a little spacey. Chat isn't saying anything exciting. Entertain me, chat. I've come here to be entertained. These maps download at the pace of molasses. But they do download. So there's that. There is one silver lining. You know. And I think I want to play this game a bit more. Because you know what? This game is kind of fun. Chat, look at me. Listen to me. Okay? Ooh. That is spicy. Chubby Tubby Bubby is sleeping. I just expect Draconis Wyvern to yell at you. Because he has a certain order he prefers to that. There's little Getty. Hopefully Getty is behaving as well. There's no music in this game. No background music. So I'm sitting here in the silence, and it's driving me insane, Chan. Ooh, those are spicy. Those are... Like, I eat jalapenos relatively regularly. Those ones are just... They're just a little bit spicier than normal. Not that I'm against spicy things, after all, I eat them, but still. Ooh. And cranberry juice doesn't really quite do what milk does. Come on, load. Load, this map looks cute. It's all Lord of the Ringsy looking. Kinda. I don't know why. There was a Lord of the Rings Middle Earth map ages ago. Is there a search bar, I wonder, under change map? No. But if we sorted by name, it would be awesome if somebody uploaded the Middle Earth map. Ooh, that one's a good one, too. Yes, I like that one. That one's got a lot of naval stuff going on. We'll add that to the list. We're going to queue up some maps, because why not? I had the hiccups. Oh, that's kind of a nice one. I like that. But it's not groundbreaking. I need something that blows me away. That one's got some interesting shape and elevation to it. That could be fun. Next map. Let's see. Riverdale. That one's nice. I remember doing that one on TA Spring, if I remember right. Ooh. That one's interesting. Come on, scroll. Oh, it's not alphabetized anymore, is it? No, it is. There's no Middle Earth one. That is a tragedy. This one is a classic. Gotta have Fool's Dam. Shit. Spicy. What are the ones does Kibs want? That one looked kind of... That one's an old one. I remember that one. I'm having a hard time today, chat. It's not good. Some might even say it's pretty bad. That's weird looking. There's a lot of maps here. Well, I think that's plenty for now. What did we download? A New Europe? There's a scenario that has that very same map, Chatteroodle. But this scenario also had it. So we'll do this one first. Ooh. No, don't worry, Boog. I wasn't chewing. I was just dying. There's a little Baffy. Yeah. If you eat too much jerky, your teeth get sore. I forgot about that. As I'm eating a jalapeno popper, and I'm like, this hurts. There. And then we'll do... Now, I saw some strategies on this game. But see, I don't see that those strategies are good. I think they're just dumb. I think Kibs is actually smarter than everyone else. So fuck their strategy. There's no sound. I know why there's no sound. There. That should help, maybe. Hold on, I need to enable the second part of it on the other PC. Oh my god, I didn't pin it, chat. There's the sound now. No. God dang it, Chan. I can't hear nothing. What could I have done to the sound? Elgato sound L-line speakers. That sounds about right. But would it be that, maybe? Nope. Pretty sure it's the other one. Okay, defaulted back. Did that do the trick? It's been a while, chat. There we go. Sounds back. Problem solved. It's because I have a 2-PC stream setup that it works that way, chat. A normal PC, you'd be like, what for fuck? You'd never figure it out. Oh no, my phone vibrated at me. That's never a good sign, chat. It's always a bad sign. Okay, it says start. Boomer alert. My computer is 10 times more advanced than you, boomer. Though it might have fucked up the audio for the game. That's a distinct possibility. Oh well. Kibs will see if he can fix this himself by just doing this. There. Some sort of noise to make me feel better about myself. All better. Peacefully building, chat. Peacefully, somberly. Look at that. Music. Happiness. Chat, happy. I don't hear enough happy noises from you little shits. There. Plenty of window generators. Are you happy, chap? Did you download the map pack? I downloaded a couple maps. It downloads individually, so it's gonna be a while before the other ones are done. I'm hoping they download in the background. Can I adjust visuals in from here? I haven't even known if I did. I don't know if I did anything with the visuals. Ultra shadows. Yes. Particle limit 1 billion. True. Okay. Maximus anti-aliasing. Not that I don't think you'll notice. There's so many options. So many options. What do I do? Wait. Was the graphics on advanced? Bloom? Hell yeah, bro. They were rotating back in time. Random degrees? No. That triggers me. Graphics my ass. That's not related to anything. Sharpness. V-Sync. But I want unlimited battlefield scarring. That will make my game lag. Game's like, Fog, clouds, yes. Volumetric clouds activated. Alright, let's see if the game lags. No, I need to restart the game. Well, some of the stuff has been activated. There, now look, it looks prettier. Chat, are you beholden to the Kib? This game is called Beyond All Reason, also known as BAR. It's a video game. I don't know if you know that. I didn't even know that, actually. I'll build. There we go. Goddamn bloom! I know, right? You can feel the building shine, like my eyes sear with pain. Remember that SpongeBob meme where the fish eye sizzles? That's me right now. I just look at that and go, sss. I can hear it sizzling. Oh my god, these build at the pace of a potato. Alright, come on. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on. Alright, that should take care of the coast metal production. Look at that music, chat. We're gonna be killing children soon. Just like I love killing children. I love decimating children. It's such a spectacular sport. Listen to them squeal. You know what I mean? Perfect. It looks... Oh my god, yes. Chat, it's similar to Supreme Commander because it's based off Total Annihilation. If you didn't know, Total Annihilation is the game by, I believe, Naughty Dog, or not Naughty Dog, something's like there's a dog in their name. I'm pretty sure, I forget. Either way, they made Total Annihilation. Then the people would be inspired by that and later went on to make Supreme Commander. This is much more like Total Annihilation. It's original inspiration, if that makes sense. Look at that. Listen, killing children is my favorite pastime. Nier taught me that. Nier taught me that it was not only beautiful, but it had spectacular music to go with it. It was like, just like, heroic, triumphant, and then you beat the game and then you're later like, it's not heroic, that's more like a Last Stand soundtrack of like humanity going like, nee, and I'm like, you know what, that's kind of fucking cute. I think that humanity should be extinguished from existence. Because it could be quite cool. Because it could be quite cool. Alright, now that I'm done derping, I amuse myself a little too easily with that. Keep pumping out the little buildy boys. I don't want a builder yet. I want dolphins. Woo! There we go. We're making dolphins. Just building, don't mind me, herp derp. Building at the pace of a potato. Now, where the heck? There is no geothermal. I'm surprised. I was half expecting a geothermal resource node. But there isn't one. This is regrettable. Some might even say treacherous. Oh well. Beggars cannot be choosers, chat. I don't think I'm doing that, Doc. My Mountain Dew for today is cranberry cocktail juice. Jimmy's like, no, but I am. Now remember, this game is not about building multiple factories, it's rather optimizing a single factory or two. That is the optimal way to build in this game. Alright, we need a better air release. Which we should have soon. Welcome, little Clusger. Small, insignificant Clusger. He's like, "Eep." The tragedy of Darth Gluggus. The rotund. The wide. The round. Oh my god. I didn't realize how long this goddamn map was. There are more control schemes I need to figure out for this game. Or, not control schemes. Hanse's inaccurate use of that word has begun to infect me, I noticed. Key bindings, Christ. What a ketchup. Somewhere ketchup is fuming. He's like, "Weep." But that's just how we like them, chat. Alright. We're gonna need another, like, we should be building a level 2 power plant, but I'm lazy. And I don't think the AI is a threat, so I'm just gonna do this, because I can. Any tips for playing Halo CE on Heroic? Don't die. He's like, that's useless. Listen, as for tips for not dying in Halo Heroic, honestly, the one thing to remember is the assault rifle is garbage. The higher you play the game on difficulty-wise, the less often you want to use the AR, because the AR is garbage. Only in the new Halos is the AR good, and the worst part about the new Halos is they suck. But, that's just how it is. Now, there are campaign mods you can check out, but the problem is they break. Like, there was a really awesome campaign mod overhaul that, basically increased enemies and made enemies and weapons more fun to use, like the assault rifle. But then they broke it. Because the gosh darn idiot developers that work on that are 343, like, they keep constantly changing stuff that they don't need to. Okay, now we can build some of these buildy boys. I'm surprised we haven't run into any of them. Now we need a better reactor, if at all possible. But we're gonna need a better advanced shipyard. We need more metal to top it off. Actually, wait, no, you can just click on them. Oh my god, I keep forgetting that. Ah, fuck. I hate myself. Whatever. I suspect much, but thank you for the advice. I shall ditch the AR henceforth. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's a pretty obvious tip because you realize that the AR is garbage. I love the AR, though. I like the fact that it's got 60 bullets in Halo 1. I just need mods to improve it. So that, you know, the humans wouldn't make a primary assault rifle that was basically... Well, not just basically, but is basically... Not basically! It is! It is useless! It doesn't do anything! It might as well be ineffective. There we go. Had a hard time with that. LAN party days. The guys making Space Marine 2 screwed up the Halo remaster. Who? The who now? The what? My nose itches. Ah! Alright, there, it's better. Okay, we'll help with that. Perfect. Big derpy battleship. That'll do nicely. The simple plan is build up here, and then get... what's this? Eh? What? What does that mean? What does that mean? I don't even know. Oh, they flamethrowers! Right, well, that's terrible. Did you build one yet? Nope. Little gunship, little gunship. Alright, we're gonna do something new. Set up a basic patrol pattern for floaty boaties right there. There. That should keep the coast suppressed. Now we have a little buildy boy. Now, electricity seems to be the biggest problem, so we need not, we need the, whatchamdoozy. Can't you build the thingamaboppy? A decoy fusion reactor will not be useful for me, but a regular one might. But first, we'll pump out a few of these to get the solar energy up. These are better solar panels. And then that should help with electricity. Little gunships are having fun with them. I've decided that the gunship shall patrol the coast now, to put more pressure on them. Perfect. Those little buildy buildings. Buildy buildings! They seem pretty useful. Right, then, after that, we're going to build a fusion reactor. Because I said so! Why can't I build a fusion reactor? I'm confused. Wait, who could build a fusion reactor? Oh, it's because I clicked one of you, didn't I? Or one of you was over there? I have no idea. How did this happen? Who built those? You did. Okay, I'm retarded. You build the fusion reactor. Yes. Plasma deflector? Nah. Eyeballs, tell me where it is. There it is. After that, upgrade those. Begin production of super duper pooper scooper battleship. Look at that. It's gonna be beautiful. Depends. A yogurt commercial? What are you talking about, yogurt? Don't talk about yogurt on my stream, you sick fuck. No, I'm kidding. It's like, the tragedy of death, Kibs the wise. It is not a story they'll tell you. Except I will. Long-range jamming tower. No, long-range radar. There we go. With this radar on that island, we'll be able to see what those little douchebags are doing. Yeah, we don't have a lot of electricity. This kind of sucks. But that should solve that. We just keep building, chat. Just keep building. It's a bit finicky when the water ones, because you have to click on the top part. It is a bit, just a pinch finicky. There, perfect. That should solve the energy crisis. There. Hey, Kibs, says Sir Gilliam. When I tried to install this game, it says it may be a virus. Should I try? Should I tried? And I download from the game page? That's what my computer said too. But that actually says that for the video game we're developing as well. Bear in mind, this is what that means. Now, that doesn't mean that there couldn't be a virus there. You can always scan the file to check, but like, I don't think I got a virus. If I did, I think I would probably figure it out at some point. And when I do, I'll be mad about it. But right now, I'm not. My eyes hurt. No, they don't. They don't see very far. That's right. I don't have glasses on. I was like looking over at the kitchen like, I can't really see over there. When your mind just totally spaces things, I tell you. It's one of those days, Chad. It's one of those days. There's so many things to do, and it's overloaded. Overloaded my brain. We have definitely succeeded in overloading my brain. This is true. This is regrettable. But it is fact. Build seaplanes. That sounds cute. I want one right there. Okay, well, that's enough of that. What's the gunships we got? Atomic Beamer. Okay. Rapid gunships. Yes, that sounds cute. Perfect. Right, they'll continue to do the upgrading on those. That's fine, because I need more metal. We're getting there, slowly but surely. Boog is hungry. You're not allowed to be hungry, Boog. He's like, hunger rescinded. Welcome, Shadow Turtle. It does seem like the enemy is just sort of sad. They're like, oh, limited to the resources they have access to. What? That was weird. Okay, then. How much metal do we need, chat? These are good questions, I think. Do I need to build that? Probably not. That's probably a waste of resources, but I am building it. The key Kibs must fight the Great Red Menace. They are the Red, and that's too much, really, too much. Super Duper Pooper Scooper, or Battleship, as we call it, for short, is 2 minutes and 40 seconds away from finishing its construction. That should very much, I think, wrap this up. I'm fairly confident. I wish this had multi-monitor support, though. But that would be bad for streaming. Be great for single player, though. Any sort of macro-heavy, like, strategy game where like this, I would like a camera over here, and I would like a camera over here, so I can monitor that. But that's what the mini-map's for, like a plebeian, we use it. The more metal we get, the more metal we use. It's strange, isn't it, chat? It's strange, I tell you. Strange. Almost there. Let's see if one of these gunships can be slightly annoying for them. We'll find out. Ooh, they do have advanced beep boops. We'll wait for mass numbers. Boop. Well, the nice thing is these boats are a little too fast, so they don't barely hit them. Well, we're at a metal surplus, finally. Battleship is 37 seconds away. How different are the two factions? They're fairly different. But I couldn't really comment too much because I'm not professional. Not good enough to tell. I do think that the Armada, aka the ARM, is the most... I think their bots are better. But I think the Core, or whatever they're called... I think they have better, whatever the hell's. God damn it, gunship! You're too aggressive. You're gonna get yourself killed. I need a repair pad. Perfect. Perfect, chat. Perfect. Beetle ship is on its way. It's about to go to Beetle. It's true. Fact, even, chat. What's this produce? Seaplane bombers. Interesting. Seaplane swarmer. Torpedo ships. There's a special air doctor. That's kind of cool. Underwater air pen. That's neato cheeto, as Barge would say. Oh. Fair enough. I guess the air raid might not be as effective as I had hoped, but it will have to hold until... we have a slight problem. We're gonna need those guys to go build that, and we're gonna need an advanced radar so we can actually see what the hell is down there. We're gonna have to start. We're gonna see if we can't slide it back there. The advanced gunships are doing some havoc on them, which is gonna dent them a wee bit. But we need the big bloaty boot. Bloaty boot, bloaty boot. It's on its way. Now let's just... I wonder if the bot's actually, like, adapting and building more of the rocket bots to counter this. That'd be interesting. There's the seaplane gunship. It doesn't do nearly as much damage, but it is cute. With its little pew-pew lasers. Pop-up batteries, huh? Okay, well, I think we've got a new present for them. There, look at that. Big boat is on its way. See, I can definitely empathize with that, Ragnarok. For me personally, it's really just about what aspect of it, you know? For Star Wars, it's one of those things where it's like, in terms of new stuff, definitely. I don't give a fuck about the new shit. I'm done. But when it comes to the old stuff, I still enjoy that. With Warhammer, it's a bit different for me, mostly because I loathe the company to an absurd degree. Because of the things it does, which is extraordinarily unethical. It makes Disney look like a good guy, and that's the part that disgusts me beyond belief. Alright, that radar dish will be done complete in a minute. For now, I want the battleship on. Just moving around. A Dragon Slayer anti-air ship might be needed, but I could just build planes, honestly, to counter that problem. Personally, I find the new Witcher series to be garbage. I just looked at it and was like, it's trash. And then people are like, but Henry Cavill, and I'm like, but I don't care. They've already changed things. It's one of those things, I'm a bit of a Puritan when it comes to that, in that sense, because it'd be the exact same way if it was the game. Like, if the actress who played Rhea or Celeste didn't look like Rhea or Celeste, or what I envisioned them to be, I'd be like, nope, can it. But you also know, most of you probably know my ideal on transforming a media like that. Because our game is stylized, and to transform its media into real-worldy, like people and whatnot, is unacceptable. It's done in the same style, or it's not done at all. Simple as. Alright. Can we build a little buildy church or something? I don't know. I see that they do it. I don't know how I do it. Alright, now I don't know. Maybe it's a tech level 1 thing. We'll try it. I do like how the base just floats up like bloop. Also, I find Witcher to be garbage. Not the video game, but the entire universe, I think, is bad because it's so shamelessly scammy, in my opinion. But that could just be me. Baffio says, it's an abomination. As a poll, I'm super pissed. Good. Be angry. Ha ha ha. No, I'm kidding. Oh, there are clouds. Weird. We're not really suffering from an energy shortage now, are we? I imagine we can increase the production of the battleships. Any little buildy-buildies? There are buildy-buildies, but it's well without a range. Unfortunately. Well, from this we can determine that the baddies are, well, over there. To be fair, bombarding them like this should suppress them enough to the point where I think we can mop them up. There are beep boops on the shore. Well, it seems like there's a heavier concentration of them down here. And the next battleship will be on its way. The Witcher is a universe that stole most of its ideas from the Elric and of Melnibone. I don't know how to pronounce that word. But I tried! Yes, I've heard that as well. I would not be surprised. I like the video game. What I played of it. And that's about it. Though I find the combat controls and mechanics to be remarkably archaic. Maybe it's just becoming a game developer, but like everything seems like a potato half the time. It's true. Once you do, chat, it's like everything is potato now. Oh, I don't understand. Because you can see through things a lot easier. But at the same time, I wouldn't want to go back to that naivety. I feel like my tastes have been refined by that action. That I've been improved as a human being and a gamer as a whole, and have become superior, yes. That is true, chat, that is true. I agree with myself, yes. Somebody's gotta. And if it isn't gonna be me, then who, chat? Who, I tell you? Stealthy armed heavy transport. That looks like a little C. We're just beaming away, don't mind me. Who the fuck is that? That's my radar, you little cunt. No. It's a tech level 2 vehicle. Means it's remarkably tough compared to the rest of my crap. Alright, we're gonna need that radar back up and operational if we want those artillery strikes to actually be effective. Christ's sake, what's going on over here? How many of them are coming up? Hey, watch it! Oh my god. My own bombardment will kill me. Okay, we're going to begin our first sweep of the coast. We're going to spam these. The desire or need for this building is basically non-existent. We'll instead focus on seaplane production in the local area. And then we get that radar up and operational. Come on, radar, let's build. Actually, I want the radar first, and then we'll prepare that, and then we'll go back to helping that. Very nice. The difference is citation. Look at you, chat, using words to speak to me. From the Netflix, I liked the first few seasons of Peaky Blinders. What? What even? Do I even want to know what that is? I'm more just asking, like, what is the fuck is that name? This game is called Beyond All Reason, Winter Viking. Just building stuff. Don't mind me. There we go. Now we're doing some effective bombardment, I think. That's some sort of anti-air vehicle, if I had to guess. That's good enough. Pump them out. Yes, perfect. A third battleship, okay? They'll not be able to amass any sizable force in the inland side of things because it's too shallow. Or if the land is. Map. And the raise the map. Not the water. The water's not shallow enough. Actually, no, wait. Deep. Needs to be deeper. Don't want it to be shallow. Shallow water. Wait, can you... Okay. The gunships fly just low enough that they're in precisely that arc of the arcing shells. So they're getting smacked by battleship cannons. Interesting. Alright, we're gonna launch a gunship right up here, I think. Is that an atomic weapon? No, it's a reactor. I don't want to blow it up because it'll blow me up. Oh, never mind. Just kill it. Oh my god, the flashiness of this game! Pew 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 pew! Oh my god. He's dead. set a patrol pattern there. That should be worky, boo. Wow! That's weird. That's weird. Oh, I didn't realize that thing could shoot in the air. Pew, pew. That's 3 battleships. Is it really just that long to build those? There must be a more efficient way to do this. Surely, Chad, surely. Level 1, we'll just do tier 1 spam. Maybe these little helpy building builders. These things, maybe these do it, Chad. Maybe these are faster. Entirely possible. There. We've got them blocked in that corner now. Got a gunship patrol route set up. Perfect. And thank you for the $2 donation. Did I see that? I don't know. You also asked, what game is this? This is, BAR. Beyond a Reason. Winter Viking says, the Scythe 1920 Plus universe looks promising. I disagree. But I'll get to that in a second. Hope the devs add a Northern Kingdom faction this year to the game. They use walking boats on land in the lore. I personally find the universe and lore to be boring and sterile. I think it's dead, in the sense of creativity. I don't find it that cool or interesting. I think it's shallow. I think that the characters and writing from the Iron Harvest video game is very much giving me that opinion from the campaign. I find the universe disinteresting. I find it lazy. And I find the game to be bad. I don't think it's a good game. And I would not recommend Iron Harvest to anyone. That's personally just me, though. Oh boy, Doc Valiant, are you being weird? He says, I don't agree with IP laws or patents that that's a creation of the English to monopolize. It's a philosophy issue, though. Legal and moral is not the same thing. No, it's not. It's actually a law issue. It's not a philosophy issue. Now, there is such a thing as copyright abuse, and there is abuse in intellectual property. I do agree that that's bad. But IP, as it stands now, is the greatest thing we have ever. It is fantastic. In the sense that I have an idea, and my idea is protected. No mega corporation can come along and rip that idea from my hands. Not yet, anyways. That is beautiful. Yeah, look at that. Those produce way faster, chat. Oh my goodness. I think I figured out what we need, chat. It's these things. Kibs now understands, like, those builder boys don't really help too much. Like, Mixers, Legend of Terrestria, well, Project Mixers is just a code name, but, like, that's, one of the great things about IP is the fact that I can make that, and that's mine. Not yours, mine. When I sell the game, it's mine. It's not yours, you bought a copy. That's how that works. I still own the IP. It's mine. I worked for it. I paid for the art. I made the factions. I wrote the lore. You know, I did all of that work. Not some commie can just come in and take it and be like, it's mine. It's like, no, I did this. I made this. This is my vision. This is my dream. Now, I want to say my there because I emphasize the point, but it's not just mine. It's our project's dream. But legally speaking, I own everything. I think I do amuse myself too easily, but a part of me is happy. I'm content with the fact that I can amuse myself. Listen, chat, somebody has to keep Kibs entertained. If not me, then who, chat? If not me, then who? Yes, that's what I thought. chat. No valid counter-argument. If a kid traces a Disney character, is that stealing? No, it's not stealing, and it isn't, actually, in the way IP law works. That's not a good straw man. You need to actually use something that works. Now, there is such thing as copyright abuse, and again, you're going to probably make the mistake of conflating the two. Because everybody fucking does. It's happened so many times, I give up on trying to reason with people now. Like, they just don't pay attention. Look at that. That's beautiful. Look at those gunships. Now, if that kid sells that drawing, that is illegal. That is not his character to sell. He doesn't own it. That's not how that works. You can't just draw something and be like, I own this now. Now, if I draw a picture and I upload some of my video game art online, people can copy that image. It's just whatever, right? You can put it as your desktop wallpaper. You can share it with your friends. That's all right. You can't sell it, though. That's the difference. And that's the law. Internationally recognized by most countries. Now, in China, it's a bit different. If you're not Chinese, you don't own anything because you're not a human being. China basically doesn't recognize foreigners as humans. You're less than human when it comes to this stuff. Now, you're going to want to talk to an actual legal expert on this crap, but this is me paraphrasing, in my opinion, whatnot. But the thing is with China, you need to either A, go through them so that a Chinese person can sell your product for you. And in China, legally, it's owned by that Chinese person, more or less. It's a bit more complicated than that, but... And if you don't do that, well then, if a Chinese person... a Chinese citizen, we'll say that better. Because the Chinese ethnic group is actually not the entirety of China, so it's whatever. But if a Chinese person sells something, and let's say I make Legends of Treasure, right? Let's say they copy that, the file, whatever, and then they start selling it. China doesn't do anything. Because China doesn't recognize Western intellectual property law. Because China doesn't care. And then you'll get the retards that go like, based communism. It's like, This is where communist sympathizers normally come out of the woodwork. But that's another thing. And that's not a good thing, by the way. Too often do I find it strange that the people that claim that they're anti-communist are the most, like, communist people in times when it comes to stuff. It's not your game. It's not your music. It's not your art. It's our art. Like, this kind of ideology, this kind of thinking, this thought process is dangerous. Extremely toxic, actually. Because these people are imperialists in a way. They are being like, well, it's not yours, it's mine. Your art is not your art. Your music is not your music. Your game that you made, your programming, all the stuff you paid for, all that work you put in there, is mine. That's how they play that. The music in this game is potato. It's potato-y! Basically, El Degusto, your meme has it basically right, because you'll get the tardbatarians, the quote unquote libertarians that are retarded, because every ideology of any group has retards inside them. This is just how the world works. Like, whether you're, you know, A or B, whether you're blue or red, whether you're green or purple, there's always gonna. What, did I close the game? I did. What a dum-dum. But there's always somebody in your group that's an idiot, and the people who are like, you know, this thing you made is mine because I didn't make it. But it's like, and then they go on, oh god, the tardbatarians. The kind that, they hurt me the most because they're often the same people that end up siding with communists all the time. And it's annoying. And because I work in the industry, like, it's the stuff you see so frequently. The tardbatarian. They're not super common, by the way. But when you do, like, the mental gymnastics, like, whoa, liquid spine, as they just, like, wiggle through everything. Oh, man, I have to click the update button again. The lulbertarians. Every group has cringe, right? That's my standing. Every group, regardless of your ideology, whatever you believe in, your faith, whatever, there's always the dummies in every group. And when you run into the dummies in the regards to being like, yeah, but like the state can't enforce that, and it's like, yeah, but the state is enforcing the intellectual property right thing so that you don't rape someone else's project or their work. Because the thing is, when it comes to things, like, people don't understand. Like, you can't own an idea. Man, we taught a lion to eat tofu. That's one of the problems. Like, they'll be like, you can't own ideas. And it's like, actually, you can. The thing is, I can't own ideas such as, like, eating. Because, number one, that's fucking stupid. I know how to eat. Therefore, you cannot. There is such a thing as basic fucking retardation and understanding. No, the complexity comes in when things are more complicated and sophisticated. Ideas that require much more thought, right? Fields of study. A scientist who comes up with a cool new mathematical equation to figure out some other crap, right? Or some other person who figures out, some cool art style and draws and paints that drawing. Like, they own that method. They can teach that method to other people, or they can choose not to. Mystic Briefcase. I think you've changed your name for like the 30th time. I don't remember being that. You should always define your opponents by the tards. You should, indeed. Is the game done yet? Oh, for God's sake. I don't know why it has to update every time. You're not updating. You're mostly like checking yourself. Check yourself without asking me. Is that an option? I know how to speak, so you can't. Yeah, because that's what the people who claim like intellectual property shouldn't be okay because you can't own ideas. They'll be like, yeah, but here's my straw man. Like, if I know how to plug in a toaster, then you can't plug in a toaster. And it's like, oh my god. It's like, and it's the same thing when it comes to intellectual property, like video games. Like, this character is mine. I own this character. You can copy this art if you want. You can, put it as your wallpaper. I actually made it available for download. It's not public domain, but you are allowed to do that. In fact, you can do that with almost any art, actually. You don't need to really ask for permission for that, because that's actually under, I believe, fair use. See, there are laws and things in place already. But to think that somebody can just come along and be like, I'm gonna make a stormtrooper, and then they just like, I'm gonna sell stormtrooper. It's like, okay. That's not how the world works, buddy. And it's good that it doesn't. Because if laws were like that, I'm gonna be honest with you. Here's what's gonna happen. Nobody's gonna make anything. Nobody will, and those that do will be the mega corporations only. You wanna know why? Because if I make a good game, if I make something successful, who's going to steal it? You know who's going to steal it? It's not going to be Schmuck and Joe. You know what it's going to be? It's going to be Disney. It's going to be mega corporations. It's going to be larger companies that are going to smother me because I won't be able to compete with them. Because that's how monopolies get formed. Because there's nothing to protect me from them. You'd be like, oh, just make a better product. It's like, that's not how the world works. Disney can outcompete me on almost every level because they have retarded amounts of funding. I wouldn't be able to compete. And this is the problem. Like, the world doesn't work that way because, like, it would literally just be Disney and Amazon owning everything. There will be 3 mega corporations that have everything. And now, what is my motivation to make Legend of Terrestria? Tell me, you gotta tell me my motivation to make this game now. Why should I make this game if a mega corporation can come along as soon as it's profitable and merchandise the shit out of my stuff? What do I do to protect myself? Nothing. There's nothing I could do. Disney would just take over everything and it would be the end. There would be no way around this. You would be dead. I don't want to be lectured by people that aren't even in the industry. That's the worst thing, I think, in my life. So don't do that, Doc. Don't lecture me about my work. I don't mind criticism. I don't mind critique, but I hate when people come in and be like, "This is how the industry should work." And it's like, yeah. It's like this is how indies should die. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Fun fact, Google has more money, GDP, than various countries across the globe. It does. And there's already enough problems with mega corporations that need to be broken up because they become monopolies. But, thanks to lobbying, we're not going to be able to do shit. Is seriously ranting how I get money? Is this how this works, guys? You're not teaching me good things here. Alright, time to read some super things. Mad World has become a bubble cultist. Thank you very much, Mad World. Do not forget to DM me your receipt so I can give you access to the Chamber of Squeakrits. I've got some early access stuff in there, and yes, I know, before anybody says the flintlock thing was a mistake, it's being corrected to a matchlock. I know. Every time we use the firearms in the terrestrial universe, they're always drawn as matchlock, and I have to just correct the artists all the time. And I get it. It's not their fault, you know, it slips the mind. Matchlock, flintlock, it's one of those things where it's like, they look, silhouette-wise, very similar, and so when they're drawing it, you know, they just sort of forget. It's okay, we always catch it fairly early. But yes, I know. I already know that, so I don't need to be told about that anymore. I've had a few people tell me, like, hey, they're like, hey, it's not, you know, it's not, it's a flintlock, right? I'm like, yes, I know. I appreciate you guys telling me, though. See, if I spawn here, will the AI spawn there, or will I spawn there, you know? No. Supers. Focus, Kibs. You're getting distracted. The Salty Pretzel has been a member for 7 months. He says, hello, Kib. Hello, Salty Pretzel. Thank you for the pretzel. And thank you for your membership. I appreciate that. You have no idea what that means for me and the team. Actually, you probably do, because you've probably seen. Half and Half donates $5 to say, hello, Kibs. Happy Tuesday. Why is Canes so hard to get? Canes? Why is Canes? Canes. What's a cane? Just at the Bickering Bunch and I'll read it. You don't need a super for that, because I don't know what a cane is. Why is cane so hard to get? The Real Osner donates $5 say it's only legal if the child sells the drawing. Oh, illegal. Yeah. You know, you can draw whatever you want. You can create whatever you want. You can make stuff about my universe without, you know, fear of reprisal. It's just, once you begin to sell it, that's the problem. Because now, you're profiting off my world. My creations. You're profiting off my intellectual property. You were allowed to make fan art. You were allowed to make mods. You were allowed to do all that stuff. You're allowed to write fan fictions. You're allowed to create free fan works. But you are not allowed to profit off of those things unless you are authorized. And that's actually how a lot of things work, too. That's how, you know, video game licenses for things like the Tolkien video games. That's why Lord of the Rings stuff was able to be so safe from that crap for so long. Ignoring the mobile crap in recent years where it's gotten bad. Tolkien is a perfect example of copyright law and intellectual property being able to protect an IP for an absurd amount of time. However, that protection will not last forever. At some point, it will become... what's the word? Abandonware? No. God damn it. What's the thing? Fair use. No. Oh, you idiot, Kibs. How did you forget this? What's the word? It's the word that's on the tip of my tongue. What is it? What is it? Why am I having such a hard time with this? Copyright, abandonware. Public domain! I covered my face so I didn't see chat. Ha! I win! That was so hard. I don't know why, but I forgot what... How to say public domain. I have zero intentions to go public domain. Mostly to prevent cancerous whelps and parasites from riding on my coattails. If, for some miraculous reason, we're successful, that is. Considering our odd and the absurdity of what we face. We'll see. Lord of Opossum donates $5 saying, Cat loves his IP so much, he will never release the game. He will tell people that it is his and his only. It is mine. It is my precious. You're not wrong, though. I'm going to be honest with you. If copyright law worked the way Doc Valiant said, or as in it basically didn't exist, and there was nothing to protect my intellectual property, I'll be brutally honest with you. I would actually cancel Legend of Terrestria. In the sense of the way I'm doing it now. Would I still make it? Yes. But I would not be open with the development anymore. I would not tell anybody hardly anything about it. And it would all be behind wraps. Because being honest and telling people things would actually be harmful for me. Damned you on Discord. Why would you do this? Oh, you want access to the Chamber Secrets? I need to update those things because all the rewards have been moved to the Chamber Secrets. Oh, well. Alright. Give you access before I do anything so you can see. You can see the thing I was talking about. $5, which is... You get Sulfur Miner and Bubble Cultist. Now, why does that matter? It's for me to keep tabs on how much people donate. Because if they... What's that sound? I don't want to hear this music anymore. Get out of here. I have hiccups. Not true. Not 100% true, Doc Valiant. You're actually not looking at the grand picture. So, when it comes from making art and understanding making art, you must draw your inspirations from the root of all things. And what is the root of all things? What is the root of where art comes from? I'll give people a second so that they can answer it in their head. And the answer is life. It comes from life. Where does culture come from? Life. Where does our understanding of light and color come from? Life. Everything. Everything. The source inspiration is life. Taking inspiration from real-world cultures to create your own works and fantasy is not copying those things. That is called inspiration. Now, there is a difference. There is a line that's very fine, and Arch tries to blur that, because he did that in one of his videos. But the thing is, the line is very important to notice, because there's a distinct separation between copying something and taking inspiration from something. Copying something would be me taking the Greek pantheon, and there's different levels, right? It'd be me just like, there'd be the first level, copy and paste. Zeus, Poseidon, all of them, they're all there, everything's the same. The next level would be to change the names. The level that would be slightly more creative would be to start changing around the story and the things behind the characters, not just the names, their appearance and stuff like that. And the next step would be to push that even a bit further. And the more you push that envelope, the more you begin to, in how I view it, how I call it for myself is I call it the butterfly, like, sort of effect for the storytelling. It's like a cocoon, sort of like, the little bug, gooey bug with little tiny legs goes into a cocoon, and it finally emerges as a beautiful new thing. It's no longer just, Norse mythology. It's now Middle-earth. It is something new. It's something completely distinct. It has its own personality. Its own soul, if you will. That is the difference between being creative and basically being, just copying somebody else's work. Now, that doesn't mean, there's different levels of it, right? Because Warhammer is one example that does the bad stuff. It does the plagiarism very badly. But it also does it in different levels with different things. With Chaos, it just basically rips it off. A lot of aspects. But for other things, it's a little bit more creative with like the Space Marines. A little bit more. Yes, they're based on Starship Troopers, but they're changed. They're a little bit different. They're not just, you know, Starship Troopers power armor. There's a few more different things about them, right? It's not just like the guilds, the navigation guilds, because the navigation guilds are just stolen, basically. Like, they stole them. And so you have different levels of aspects. Now, that's because Games Workshop is kind of a special case, because it isn't just one creator. It's like 8 dudes or like 30 dudes writing this crap. This garbage, basically. And I call it garbage because I hate them. But, yeah. They write this trash. And some of them are more creative than others. And that's really as simple as it gets. Some of them are putting in the bare minimum effort. Some of them are going above and beyond the call. And others aren't even doing that. They're doing less than that, you know? And it's varying degrees. Individual to individual to work. The more large an IP is, and you'll see that not just with that, but Star Wars does different aspects of that too, where they take different ideas from certain things. So Star Wars is also deeply rooted in, crap, I'm terrible with names. The Japanese movie, shit, whatever. The one it follows the, like, 2, like, you know, least expected characters. A lot of inspiration, and I would almost borderline on, like, the framework. The framework is borderline plagiarism in that regard. But a lot of inspiration was pulled from that. Oh, George Lucas. Don't even get me started. Now, that's an interesting case of a hack coming up with a good idea and better people coming along to salvage that bad idea. Well, not bad idea. That good idea. Pulling the good from the bad. That's an interesting thing to talk about in terms of creative works, actually. This is something that we should talk about. Because I'm terrible with names. I will never remember. Hidden Fortress? I think that's familiar. I don't remember the actual Japanese name. My brain hurts, chat. I'm thinking so hard now. I'm trying to think and do like 3 things at the same time, and I'm failing at all of them. At varying degrees. Failure. But ranting makes me happy. Even if I don't rant perfectly. I need a drink. You know, the cranberry juice makes me thirstier. I'm not less thirsty. I'm pretty sure I'm more thirsty than what I was. I'm gonna try something slightly different here. Lord of Opossum doing $5. The more I learn about your game, the more it interests me. Can't wait to play it. Remember, chat, Kyle Cheeks will always be public domain. Whatever. As long as it's not my game. If that'll placate you, then so be it. Then so be it. What was I thinking about? Things. Things about how chat's wrong and I'm right. Chat, what are you wrong about now? You're like, shut up, Kib. You sound just like Sala, chat. He does that too. We're gonna need better power gathering. That's the next thing for sure. Because these metal extractors will use certain... They take 3... And the bottom left you can see, minus 3.0 energy. So, that's gonna progressively eat away at our energy income as we build more builders and whatnot. What's the Beep Boop doing? Beep Boop is building a tank. That is the dumbest thing to do when you're on an island. But whatever. It's entirely possible they could come over there. He doesn't drink cranberry juice to quench his thirst. He drinks it because of his mansies. Actually, I bought it at the store because I thought it was like strawberry juice or something, but it wasn't. It was cranberries. So when I took a sip of it, I was very disappointed. I was like, that's not 100% what I was expecting. It's not the worst, but it wasn't what I was thinking it was going to be, that's for sure. I've decided to put turrets here. What am I doing? I'm scared. Okay, you know what? I've decided to put turrets here too. I should probably crawl forward, but I'm scared. I will crawl forward a little bit. Alright, we need some cheap vehicles. Two advanced solar panels ought to do it.
Low power. You're overflowing metal.
Yeah, no. I think cranberry juice makes me cough. What's the other thing? I guess if you want to talk about game development, because chat did donate talking about it. Video game. Things are going good and not good. Good in terms of work and progress. Not good in terms of stability. The future looks bleak. The future does not look good in terms of economic situation. This is a concern. This is more than just a concern. It's a worry, a deep-seated fear, if you will. And that simply boils down to the fact that, well, you know, life is just not fair, and you're just gonna have to learn to live with it. That's why we have a thing called Plan B. Plan B is the hope for humanity to somehow stop being shit so that things can get better. Now, that's not gonna happen. No, that's not what Plan B is. Shut up, game, I don't care! I want a better tank factory? Yes. That's better, but I think I want another one of those buildy helpers. Help him build that, and then build this. Actually, wait, no, cancel that. No, wait, just build that, and then we build the thermal generator. But yes, money. Money is a bad thing. But that's life. That's how you run businesses. So what's the problem with the business? The problem with the business is, well, the work I do, the anti-piracy work I do, the pays the artists, pays about a little over 50%. Thanks to you guys. You guys take up about 50% of the other budget of Battle Damage Studios, which is remarkable. Your generosity and absurdity in regards to that generosity is very much appreciated. I've been able to transfer artists to full-time. Unfortunately, the contract renewal stuff that I've mentioned before, we got an extension for 3 months. That's why I'm not, like, you know, streaming all the time because I lost my job. Because I didn't lose my job, I still do have it. Which is awesome, because it means we have more money. And more money means more progress, more art, more production. Everything can move a lot faster. What happens if things fall apart? What happens if, you know, that dries up? Well, then we switch to Plan B, which is basically me going full-time YouTube, and then we're going to have to begin cutting people's pay. This isn't something I'm particularly looking forward to doing if that happens. Basically, non-essential projects are cut, or not just cut, but they're basically killed. And a cut is a workable word for that. And, yeah, we just cut any non-essential stuff, any additional artists that, you know, are non-essential. We'll have either A, reduced workloads, or we'll B, not have any more work anymore, because we won't be able to pay them. Any essential staff will keep getting pay, and the rest, the volunteer, will continue to work volunteer time. And then we'll try to keep going and limping along until we can figure out something that'll work out better. Now, what does limping along mean? Limping along means we're going to be making progress, basically the level of progress we made at the beginning, which is a fair bit of progress for, you know, carrying the entire weight on my shoulders, like I used to do it, but now it's with the help of chat. It's not the worst thing ever, but it's not good either, because it means the the outlandish progress we're making now, that golden age, will have ended.
The whole team is wasting metal.
Okay, game, I get it. I'm working on it. I'm building stuff. I want those tanks because they're fat looking.
You're overflowing metal.
Could you find another company to work for, like Disney? I hate you. Terrible. Cruel. Against the Geneva Convention, what you just did to me is. But that's life, you know? Sometimes things don't work out the way you want it to. Yes, we have been fairly honest and open with everyone. Mostly because I want everyone to know, because the team is basically my extended family. I look at them that way. And so I want them to know what's going on, because they have every right to know. Honesty is one of our core tenets.
You can now produce bots. They have high maneuverability.
No, they don't.
Can traverse deep terrain.
And it's just something that's plaguing my mind.
But also less armored.
Plaguing my mind because I don't even know. It's complicated. I want to say we're so close to like a breakthrough, but I don't know. And what I mean by breakthrough is like with the Sunken King video, I hope that that'll be the breakthrough I'm looking for. I'm throwing everything I've got into that. To spare. Bear in mind that the Sunken King project is a side project to the video game. It's very interesting. Quiet, Barch. No one cares about you.
All by himself.
I'm not by myself. I have 58 people here. Also, did you download this game yet? You should download it. It's actually quite fun.
Tiny Kib.
I was talking to Barch about this game. What was I saying? Yes, Sunken King thing. There will be progress on that. I want Blondie to voice act it, but he might fight me, and I don't know if I want that. He might resist, chat. Blondie could make a great voice. Blondie could do it, chat. I think Blondie would make a good narrator. What do you think, chat?
You might be cringe.
I'm true. I'm right. You know it. He's got that snobby voice. He can roll the R's. Wait a minute. Why is that dude doing that? Fine. I suppose if Blondie's gonna hang out with Kibs. No, don't stream that. Stream the desktop. Perfect. Goddamn Blondie. He's giving me a heart attack. I'm mad at him. I kind of want to punish him, chap.
You're overflowing metal.
I was not expecting somebody to cough in my ears. Because Hanse isn't normally on until... what? What time is it? Yeah, we have at least another hour before Hanse gets home.
Wasting metal.
Catch up, you stand.
He's too busy making me money. And then not giving me any, which is really weird of him to do that. Kind of mean, actually. I should really build anti-air vehicles. I think I have dropped the ball in that regard. Oh god, oh god, oh god. What's wrong, Barch? You're being quiet and making me uncomfortable.
Scared dinkums.
What'd you do to Dinkums? She's still awake? She should be in bed by now.
Frightened dinkums.
Barch is partially unsure of what to say, isn't he? He's confused. He came in here,
Probably frightened dinkums.
uncertain of what he was doing.
No response.
You're
Tragic.
overflowing
There's
metal.
dinkums.
Is Barch deaf, or am I muted? No, I'm not. Barch is just ignoring me.
Yes.
This is mildly agitating. I will
Before we play any more games that you want, we're gonna play that fucking piece of shit War Thunder thing.
War Thunder thing.
Yes.
I know the game, but I've been having a hard time with names today. Enlisted!
Yes, that was the name, yes.
I remembered.
The whole team is wasting metal.
That will have to come first, because I'm still excited to see how they messed it up.
Gaijin Entertainment only makes poop. Like, I'm convinced of that now. It's shiny poop that you're like, what? And then you play it, you're like, But something's not right. It's a good game buried in trashed fucking goddamn monetization.
And after that, then we can play Bar.
Brr.
The whole team
Brr.
is wasting
Brr.
money.
Burr is quite cute, though.
But it's not as cute as Gaijin Entertainment.
I don't know if Gaijin Entertainment being predatory, using predatory business practices is particularly cute. Which I think is cute.
I think it's
Hero
pretty
the
cute,
flame
yes.
metal.
Oh, Beacom's got herself an elk finally. Right, let's steal that for a bit. Wee, it's an elk. Wee, wee. Okay, it grunts kind of cutely. I might want an elk for myself.
Why? Do you deserve an elk for what you've done? He's like, no. Barchman said.
Kind of sounds like it poops itself whenever it attacks. That's pretty adorable in its own way.
This I am uncertain if you are telling the truth. It might not be adorable in its own way. You might be lying to me, Barch.
Wait, Disco's over there? Oh no, that's the sheep. Never mind. Same thing.
Disco and sheep. She's basically Welsh.
Where was I? Oh yes, I was singing all by myself to Kibs, so that he would feel lonely.
Lord of Opossum joined $2 say, don't worry, Kyle, we could start mining Bitcoin. See, so many people have like, you can fund your game with that. And I'm like, yeah, but you realize I have to buy like a ton of stuff. Then I have to hope to God I know what I'm doing and get lucky.
Yeah, the problem with that is, there were so many people who started doing it, and the thing is, you, how do I explain this? Alright, like, a Bitcoin is a line of code, right? And
Yep.
each Bitcoin is a slightly different line of code, and a slightly more complex line of code, because the idea is that there can only ever be so many Bitcoins, because otherwise, if there were infinite Bitcoins, they would have no scarcity, ergo they would have no value.
Ergo. You did say, oh, see, ever since I saw Matrix where the guy's like, ergo, this thing, ergo, that thing, I get triggered every time. Ergo.
That's good for you.
It ruined the word for me with their pretentious writing.
Pretentious.
They did have pretentious writing in the last Matrix movie. Or no, that was the second one.
I haven't watched that yet.
No, not that one. Fuck that. I'm not watching that. Oh god. It was the second movie. The only thing good in the second movie was the fucking car scene. That was cool. But the rest of the movie was me.
But Kyle, the war against the machines.
I did like the third movie with the ACUs or whatever they call them, GPs or ABs or whatever. The armored walker suits that had the cockpit exposed. So the dude just like hanging out like, how you doing?
That is wise strategy. It makes for more Mushu sensu. Yes.
Low power.
Where was I again? Oh, yes. Ergo, there can only be so many Bitcoins. And that's where the problem comes in. So many Bitcoins have been mined at this point that making a new Bitcoin is actually really fucking retardedly difficult. And so you need a fuck ton of graphic cards to mine them at any kind of halfway decent speed. And so at this point, depending upon the price of Bitcoin, it can actually be more expensive to pay for the electricity to mine the Bitcoins than the Bitcoins themselves are worth. And that's ignoring the initial investment of many monies to, buy 100 top-of-the-line credit cards in today's economy. Credit cards. Graphic cards.
Graphic card.
Yes, Bitcoin mining is not necessarily an industry you want to be getting into right about now.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that line of thinking as well.
It is unlikely to bring you the profits you desire.
Getting Bitcoin now is like joining the gold rush 5 years late. Yeah, basically.
Basically, yes.
I agree with that. That's a good way of wording it. Georges Rex.
The gold has been mined. It's time to benefit on this. Well, actually, the time was like a decade ago, but hey.
Power.
Was it though? But yes. It's a foolhardy way, and honestly, if you want to make a game or something, you want to make a book, you want to make a comic, just start making it. Don't try to go silly things to make money. Like when I started working on the video game I'm making, like I started YouTube and I was doing YouTube on the side. I wasn't just like, oh, this get rich quick scheme's got, I'll just wait for that to succeed, because if I did that, I'd be nowhere. I'd be nowhere near where I am now.
In all due likelihood, yes. Get rich quick schemes are rarely quite as effective as people want them to be.
Or make them out to be. Yes. You have to work hard for the monies. And honestly, that's kind of how I did it. Like, I was like, if I can just get enough of my stuff done, I'll then use that as the sales pitch to basically get people to support the project with crowdsourcing. And it's worked. It hasn't solved the problem, but it's definitely improved development speed and progress if I had not done that. I'd definitely say that I would recommend that method if somebody else wanted to try it too. Just get as much stuff as you can done, and then just be open about the development. Just show people. But be careful what you show, and make sure that you own things. Like, for the IP, I own the IP. It's mine. Mine and mine alone. Like the Lord of the Rings meme. I'd recommend people do that as well. Don't share ownership. It's just something I would just avoid. Especially if you start working on a project with friends. Make it very clear that you are the owner. Yes, they're going to, obviously be paid and they're going to get compensated, and make sure you get that documented. Because they should get their pay for what they do, but you want to make sure that if it's your project, it's your project. Because when money's involved, your best friend can become a potato real quick. Or you might end up turning him into a potato, one of the two. Very true.
The whole team is wasting metal.
But why would the team waste metal, Mark? It just does make sense.
This is beginning to strike me as a seriously large waste of ammunition.
What is?
I found a Giga, and at first I was like, yeah, another Giga for the collection, but it's just level 60, so I didn't really want it, so I wanted to kind of try and kill it, but I don't seem to be doing a whole lot of damage, even with my Pteranodon gunship circling it with like 5 miniguns.
But why, Barch? But why?
I believe I am pouring more money into this than it frankly entirely deserves.
You still haven't answered, why are you doing it? Do you even know? Do you even care?
Could try and use the America rocket launcher again. It fires the American flag for some reason.
The American rocket launcher. I think a developer just thought he was being cute.
Maybe he was correct.
Is he being cute?
What an aggressive little creature.
I don't understand. I'm just a barch. Those little scorpion laser tanks, starlight cannons. Good siege lasers. I learned that from the video I sent Barch, where some sweaty people were playing the game, and I was like, wow, they're doing the game so efficiently. Quite disgusting, if you ask me.
Indeed.
The whole team is wasting metal.
Yes, I have indeed concluded that this is an enormous waste of ammunition. We shall cancel this effort for now.
Barch is calling it quits, it seems. He's like, Barch is scared. And startled.
The whole team is wasting metal.
I was wondering why COVID didn't seem to hurt it.
Well, you know, maybe it got the booster shots. The goddamn kid.
Presumably.
The whole team is wasting metal.
But why? Why Bjorch? Your new name is Bjorch. That's very Scandinavian. I should what?
You should play scary games instead. Play more popular than the silly nonsense. Look at that.
Scary games? Fuck no.
I have to tell you all of that is the tiny little units.
It's cute. I'm like, meow. And they're fat looking. Like the 3D modeler that made the units in this game, like I think they're like, I'm gonna make everything look kind of chubby and sad. And you know what? They all kind of look kind of chubby and sad. He succeeded in his goal. If that was his goal, assuming.
The whole team is wasting metal.
You know, fetishization of fat people is not as rare as you might expect and/or hope.
And/or hope. Yes, I do like how you included phrasing it that way as well, just to be on the safe side.
There is, in other related news, also a trend within the black person community about wearing very specifically pushing clothing and putting them on very fat women.
What? Why?
It's fascinating, really. It's like a push-up bra, but for fat.
But for fat people. But why?
I mean, theoretically, I get push-up bras are for fat as well, but now you're just being pedantic.
Oh, I'm being pedantic now. Jake Barch thinks so, at least. Uh-huh.
Now, Kyle should go download Vasily. Whatever
Vasily.
the fuck game was called again. I'll go download Bar.
You were thinking of
everyone will be
Soviet.
happy.
Send me a link, because I'm lazy. Do it.
Vanity.
Lazy.
Fair?
Varsity? Football?
Varsity?
I don't know. Is that football? I don't know what that means.
What is varsity?
I have no idea, to be honest with you. It sounds like a football thing. Or some sort of school thing. Or maybe a hentai thing. I'm not quite sure.
See, I don't know why, but I have this picture of, like, that 80s show, like Saved by the Bell, when I hear varsity. I think that's where they play handball.
They play handball.
Yes.
Interesting, I suppose.
Because you Americans are fascinated with handball as a professional sport. You even make your children play it in like college and stuff. And it's like, look at my boy, he's so good at playing handball.
His hand is on the ball.
And then they throw the ball and shit. And then they kick the ball only once though. And then there's a stick. Are you supposed to kick the ball over or under the stick?
Stick. Kick the ball. What are you talking about? What stick? What is this? What are we even talking about?
It's a sport kind. You must know.
I don't... Is it popular? Are we talking about baseball? Are we talking about football? American football? European football?
American football doesn't exist. You
They're-
have handball.
Oh my
with
god.
extra steps.
They're all the same to me. I don't even care.
And in one of them, there's a stick at the end of each like thing line. And
Thing line.
people are supposed to run towards the thing line. If they put the ball over the thing line, that's a great success. But sometimes they kick the ball too. I don't understand why they kick the ball.
I think Arch might have Down syndrome, chat. This is regrettable, but we kind of all saw it coming, so let's not pretend we're surprised.
Is kicking the ball a penalty, or is kicking the ball a reward?
No, you know, Barch. Oh, you a little retarded, Barch, aren't you? He's like, yes. Barch would.
Are there penalties? Because in actual proper football, you get penalized for, you know, running into people and tackling them through the ground, but that seems to be encouraged in American handball.
Yeah, they get to smack each other. So I broke my collarbone, actually. Lord of Opossums, don't you let's say before I forgot the Colts and our Indiana's NFL team. Indiana's a nice state.
What's the NFL?
That's American football. That's what it's called, I think.
Handball.
Whatever. Same thing. You call it whatever you like. I don't care that much. I'm sure there's some American who's like, traitor! Race traitor! Oh, they have cruise missile trucks, too.
There you go. Enlisted. It looks like an Xbox exclusive, which disturbs me a little bit.
It is on Xbox, isn't it?
I don't fucking know.
So is War Thunder and World of Warships.
Jesus.
Yeah, all those games are on consoles now.
It's even worse.
Yeah, it is. Stop them.
You're overflowing metal.
But Kyle, why are you moving them in a line? That's dumb, though.
Actually, I like the drawing system.
What's
Because
that
you make
noise?
formations.
Oh, god damn it. Disco's parked the Phagosaur in there. God damn it.
I mean Danko, but yes. She's saying, yeah, Danko, Derpo.
She sure has gotten comfortable in my garage.
Are we surprised?
Not really. Why can't you upgrade the command thing, Kyle? That's stupid. You should be able to upgrade the command thing.
The commander?
You're
Yeah.
overflowing metal.
Where's mine? No, it's much like the original. He's got the D gun. Fires like that thing. Which is actually quite powerful, because it's early game, it's absurd. Because depending where you
That
place
might
it,
be
it'll
so,
kill so much.
Carlos. But he should have upgrades and stuff.
Sadly, the commanders don't. They're much more like Total Annihilation. They're really strong early game frontline units. But it's risky to put them on the front, as you might have guessed. Okay, fuck it. The artillery trucks are advancing.
The whole team is wasting metal.
Little flamethrower. I wins.
You know, flamethrowers are not very good anti-vehicle weapons.
No, I wouldn't imagine.
Not anymore, anyways.
Barch is a chubby chaser. He likes them sweaty, says Lord of Opossums.
To you too, Disco.
What? Then Meaty Man donates $5 say, a Stalker Anomaly stream someday? Only if Fairman's there to coach me through it. Because I don't know how to play the game. Also,
I think half of the fun is you not being able to play the game.
I heard it's a very janky game. It's true.
Yes.
You played it, haven't you?
Yes.
Did you beat it?
Yes.
Why?
It's not hard. It's just derpy.
Why would you beat it? You know it's racist, right?
It has a nice, tense atmosphere, which I did kind of like. It does a good job of being, like, oh, dangerous things, be afraid. And then it occasionally ambushes you with really gay stuff, and you have to be like, oh my god, freak out. This was before I realized that in any weapon where you get a machine gun, I don't really care anymore how scary the thing going after me is. Because I have a machine gun.
Someone shoot it. See, I still get scared. Oh my god, our fan toes me a stream to amuse me. Because we're all cowards. We're all hiding.
But what now?
Phantasmia. That game.
Oh, that game thing.
Phasmophobia. Oh my god.
Fantastic Phobia. Actually, Fantastic Phobia would be a pretty neato Cheeto name for a video game.
We need a shirt
My
that says Nito Cheeto.
Just a smiling Cheeto on it.
Obviously not the...
It would probably be should be sued by whoever makes Cheetos.
That's why you misspell it slightly. It's an off-brand now. You know, when you go to the store, and you're like, there's Pop-Tarts, and then there's like,
nice.
Tart Pops.
Oh. No burqa, no follow.
But why, Barch? Why do you do this, Barch? You're just a whammon. True. It's true, chat. What's a gear bell? You can customize AI? What? Cringe. I don't want to do that. We turn them into squares.
Interesting.
It will be great. Nito Cheeto with fat Kibs naked, eating them in a beanbag chair. Eating Cheetos. What? Is that like the cover art for buying it? Like that's how you advertise this? Hanse says, remember Resident Evil remake? I do, Kibs. I do too.
Did you embarrass yourself?
That game is very scary. It's very good for a video game. Well, a scary video game. Video. Yeah. I mean, actually, you know what? That makes sense. It's very good for a video game. It makes actually complete sense because most video games are garbage.
Tragically, that's not untrue.
I bought all the Resident Evils. I've only played through Village. And the one... What was the other one? Biohazard. It's one of
the one that everyone fetishized for like 2 seconds.
That was Village. I thought it was... I played through it. It was kind of scary. It was a tense atmosphere, but I personally thought the story was really stupid.
The story, I mean, it's Resident Evil. The story is supposed to be really stupid.
I mean, yeah, I watched a YouTuber, one of those YouTubers that plays old video games, play through the first Resident Evil, and I just remember the Jill Sandwich line, and that's it. I remember cringing. It was remarkably bad.
Yeah, I think those games are actually just supposed to be bad.
Tell you what, chat. If I can download Resident Evil 2 today, we'll play that. It's downloading. I hope to God it doesn't finish. I'm not liking my fast internet, though. That's going quite fast. That's going very fast. No!
Kyle, why don't you become a FNAF streamer instead? You'd be far more popular. Even the chat wants you to become a FNAF streamer. I know. I can sense them.
A FNAF streamer?
Dreaming.
Nah. I wouldn't mind playing through the entire Resident Evil franchise. Chat could convince me to do that.
Yeah, but that's pretty gay.
That's scary, though. 1 and 2 are going to be the scariest. 3 is probably pretty scary. 4 is more of an action game.
Any video game in which you have a gun is naturally not very scary.
What made the first Resident Evil scary for me, because I have one on the N64 behind me, I think it's Resident Evil 2. And what's scary for that game for me was the fact that you only had like a few bullets, and hitting was so hard because it had tank controls. And so you're like, I don't want to shoot. If I shoot and miss, like, then there goes that bullet. Finite resource management was how they got me in that one.
I mean, that is certainly a way to do it.
Guys should be a fetish streamer? Maybe. For the right price. Lord of the Opossum joins $5. Say, when you do another large battle in the Rat RP, can you do a D-Day landing that rats can be the Americans coming to save the day once again? We need to, like, invade Albion for no reason.
Sounds like it would be difficult to justify, frankly.
We're here to liberate the lizard men from themselves.
Albion?
Yeah, that's a little pretend Britain.
Yeah. How many lizardmen are there, Kyle?
Isn't there like a lizardman settlement there?
You don't get to speak words anymore.
By building a metal extractor on a metal spot, indicated by the rotating circle.
I think Barge is mad.
Albion was Games Workshop being fucking stupid again. As per usual, I do suppose.
Because they did put lizardmen on it. For some reason.
They had like one little mini dumbass campaign, and I'm like, this is our thing. Nobody liked it. Like, please clap. Nobody claps. But
that was towards the end of the Warhammer days, wasn't it?
Towards the end, sure. Like, towards the end is everything from the beginning to the end, but
How
wasn't
close?
early on or anything.
Okay. It's just one of their missteppings. Like, whoa.
A malformed child. Yes, indeed.
But why, Bart? But why? BRCP. Barp. Barps. Barpoli. It's quite horrifying, actually.
Maybe Games Workshop overestimated how much the British people wanted to play as their filthy, dirty forefathers.
They're like, being savages kind of sucks. Sadness.
What do you mean, Games Workshop? We used to be like this?
All around Games Workshop is familiar ideas.
It might also just have been a very, very preemptively woke idea. It's like, yes, Britain is a filthy, swamp-dwelling country.
I mean, are they really wrong, though?
No, that's the worst part.
They're hashtag based and correct? Oh my god, Bart. I cannot believe you.
Low power.
B-R-A-P. Bruh. True. A bra. Why are you wearing one, Arch? Riddle me that. Aw. Yeah, that's what I thought. She's like, no.
Speaking of the Riddler, have
What?
you seen his new costume in Batman?
Let me guess. It's really, really dumb, isn't it?
Yes.
Is it
Yes,
like
it
just a trench coat that's slightly green?
Low power.
No, it's
Okay.
much worse than that.
What is it?
Let's see if I can find it.
Oh god, do I really want to see it though? That's the other question.
It's that or more Power Rangers, Kyle.
You haven't sent me that many Power Rangers. I don't know. Could be worse. My tooth is a tooth. Yeah, true. Backed even.
Ah, they've given him an official name now. The BDSM Riddler.
What? Okay, I have a feeling it looks like a BDSM get up now. Uh-oh, that's not going to be done in time.
You're overflowing metal.
The Niggler. That one was funny.
It's terrible, Arch. Cancelled.
Riddle me this, Batman. What makes up 13% and yet 73?
Riddler
I did
is.
think that was funny.
He's gone too far, Batman.
Ah. Well, I guess we'll just present you with the mask first off.
Oh my god, why?
Low power. Battle
It's
paused.
a very good question.
You're overflowing metal.
Very good question.
How the fucking let me open that? God damn. Oh my god, game. Game! Well, chat, here's the Riddler.
A great leap forward for Batmankind, no doubt.
How do you feel, chat? Don't like, time to meet Jesus. They're done. They've given up on life. It's over for chat. Time to meet God. And that just doesn't look like him, you know? Yeah, he's got the glasses, which is the only thing he's got. But he's supposed to have like a little hat, and he's a ginger.
Well, you may think, Kyle, that those were things he was supposed to have. But you don't know what the Riddler is, clearly. Oh, well, that's an interesting new bug.
What?
Oh, that's very interesting. I tried to go into the submarine pen, and I was like, okay, I'll just go into the water and I'll feed the fishies. Then I fell to the bottom of the ocean, broke my legs, and I'm currently breathing just fine whilst walking at the bottom of the ocean.
Okay. The swimming broke.
Yes, the swimming did indeed break.
Shut up, the gusto. Weeb. He's like, eh. And the Riddler doesn't originally have glasses. Meanwhile, I'm like, I don't care what your opinion. Okay. Oh my god.
You're overflowing metal.
Oh, there we go. There's the swimming back again. Okay. Lovely. Fantastic. Exquisite, in fact. Oh, what a world we live in.
I'm fighting chickens.
I wondered why Blubber Boy was looking so heavy.
You're overflowing metal.
Barch is overflowing metal. Mmm. Right in the barge. True. Fact even.
There we are.
There you are. What? Barge?
Did you know that there's a dodo wyvern in this game?
No, but I'm also not surprised.
I wish to locate one. I imagine it's adorable.
I'm sure you imagine quite a lot, don't you, Blondie? He's like, fuck. Busted.
I must also sadly once again be the bearer of bad news.
What?
It doesn't seem as if we're going to get a war in Ukraine.
Why not?
It's quite sad, really.
Why is it so sad? Sad, Barch? Want to explain why you're so depressed?
See, I actually think the Ukrainians would have had a halfway decent chance. At least to hold out for long enough for everyone else to not give a shit anymore.
Be like, guys, are you coming? It'll be like when Ethiopia did their plea to League of Nations. Like, they're gonna come for you next, and Europe's like, wah, 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 you're dumb, and then they died.
Silly black person. First, why are you wearing a carpet? Second, ah ha ha ha.
Basically, and then they died. True story. Fact even. Some might even say scientific.
Well, some of them tried to help, like England introduced a import ban on Italy for like toothbrush and soap, I think.
Ooh. That's a real help there. That'll show Italy. Mussolini's like, oh boy, not the toothbrush. Like that's what we brush our teeth with is dry spaghetti. Actually, it's like, damn, he's got us beat. Their dried spaghetti is too much for us.
You know, Italian food is actually kind of shit.
I like Americanized Italian, which is not necessarily American or Italian. It's Americanized, so it's improved. There's one type of Italian thing I do like, though, and that's like the Punch's Pizza, which is also an American brand, if I'm right, which is an American take on Italian pizza. It's really good fresh, but if you have it and put it in the refrigerator, it's garbage. It's just not eatable.
Maybe you shouldn't put it in the refrigerator then, huh?
Oh god, I think I'm gonna die. These chickens are really hard to fight.
Chickens.
They're also weird looking chickens, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I'm starting to...
Tyranids?
According to the map, they show up as chicken icons.
Well... Such is the life of a Tyranid.
The chickenids.
Oh, they're the ranged variant of Tyranid. Are they the ranged variant of Tyranid because the developers couldn't figure out a way to make melee in the game?
I think they used to be melee, but they were too easy to kill or something? I'm not sure.
I imagine you could maybe bug them out, like placing walls or something. Oh, flying Tyranids.
Yeah, they get more as you fight. More types. I only survived like a wave of maybe.
That's kind of cool. I like horde survival modes and shit like that.
They have two types of horde enemies you can fight. You can fight these things, which are called raptors, but they show up as chickens on your map for some reason. And then you can fight the scavengers, which are... They're basically like a souped-up, like, unique faction that has, like, flying battleships and weird stuff. The longer that... You have to basically sort of survive them, time-wise. And I think you can beat them. They're kind of cool.
Are you sure they don't show up as a raptor?
Metal extractor lost.
See, it says raptor, but on the minimap, that's clearly a chicken. Look at that icon. That's most definitely chicken-like.
I mean, the raptor is a bit of a derpy looking bird too.
Wait, is that broken? Why can't I build? Alright, you know, I built that thing, but I'm not going to be able to use that thing.
I do disagree with the fact that there's a bird called a raptor, because it's just disappointing. It's like, it's a raptor? Jesus, that's awesome! And it's like, it's just a fucking bird. Meh.
It's a bird. There's a building raptor.
Your shit's blowing out.
It is. It is not looking good.
Have you considered asking the raptors to stop?
They're getting bigger. And greener.
The greener ones are faster than the red ones.
Oh my god, this is not good.
Move into their midst and then nuke yourself, Kyle.
I don't want to die. I want to leave. Oh my god, I even built the medium bot and this is not enough. Why can't I grab you? What? You're being weird. Game. Oh no, I'm gonna leave this base. It's dead to me. Oh, wave 7. We didn't survive very long.
The AI seems incompetent. Have you considered killing them?
I mean, they're up there. They're not really contributing. What are they doing? They are doing something with the commander, though. It's green. I don't know why it's like that. There's 2. Maybe you can upgrade it. I don't know.
Maybe there is an upgrade system. Maybe you're just tarded.
Where? Where is it?
I don't know.
There's a cloak? He has a cloak generator.
Is the cloak generator not an upgrade?
No. He has it
Why
by
is the
default.
cloak generator not an upgrade?
I don't know. Don't ask me questions of things I don't know the answer to, you little slut.
You should build that big gun down there. Build that.
I don't have any power. I need metal. But the AI's taking all the metal. Oh, and they're useless. The tanks are a bit spongier than the bots. And they got veterancy. But I don't think we're going to win this.
Maybe the game expects you to could do some kind of combined arms. Yeah. Throw with the tanks. Shoot with the boots. Yes. This is what you should have done, Kyle. You chose not to, and now you are going to be eradicated alongside your friends.
Yeah, I wouldn't call green and blue my friend. They even gave them name, Sumo and Punisher. How cute and quaint. I've decided to devour their builder. He is now fleeing for his life.
I don't know if they're cute or quaint.
Metal extractor lost.
I think the word I might reach for is cringe. Yes, I believe this to be the word I prefer.
But why do? Why do, Barjo? Why do, Barjo?
Mostly because sumo, too, in and of itself, is a pretty cringe sport.
It is. It's 2 fat dudes like rubbing up against each other. Should be just 2 naked chicks like slapping into each other. There you go. You're welcome. I've improved the sport by a lot. She's like, wow, just a one simple change of gender and the rules of clothing, and all of a sudden things are better.
You're gonna change the clothing rules? What? You need to... Well, I guess, yes, they do need to wear more, otherwise that probably wouldn't be allowed on television.
I was gonna say none, but you be a bigot like that. You anti-titty loving son of a bitch. Clothing is racist, I think. Yes. And sexist. Therefore, we must remove it from the female gender. We're doing it to help them, chat. They're like, wow, that's very feminist of you. Thank you. Now that you've all been educated on true feminism. That tank is cute, but it looks like it might die. I think it has perished. Most tragic, if I do say so myself.
Low power.
I need a box. Aha, a box.
But why? Why would you need stuff, True. I don't think you even know why you would need stuff.
Metal extractor lost.
I had a metal extractor down there.
Low power.
Your stupid artillery shooting me in the back.
Low power.
The Real Hallucinator donates $5 to say we should try to one-up Saudi Arabia. Only married women should be allowed clothing at their husband's discretion, of course. Yes, we wouldn't want to, you know, upset anyone. See, we're just helping out our opposite gender members by thinking not only about them, but for them.
I believe that Marvel Comics was right when they made
The whole team is
Thor's
wasting
hammer
metal.
Mjolnir a woman.
Why?
Because they have finally proven to us all that just like hammers, women are property.
It's true. Fact, even. Some might even say scientific.
Literally. You can only own a hammer. There's no other relationship you can have with a hammer.
The whole team is wasting metal.
Finally, our first step on the way for replacing the female race has begun.
With hammers, no less.
With hammers, no less.
You do level up your
Metal
commander, though.
extractor
I do
lost.
notice that.
Maybe if you level him up enough, he becomes fancier. Have you tried that?
His health, max health is increased. His range is increasing.
The whole team is wasting
He's
metal.
growing steadily more bigoted. Bigoted towards the Tyranids in this case, specifically.
I'm not sure how many times I can level him up before he's gonna die for good, though. I do like how the rocket turrets lob. Like, flip.
I feel like you're doing a pretty fucking terrible job at carrying your AI comrade here, Kyle.
The whole team is wasting metal.
Have you considered shame?
There's not much else to pull back to anymore. Oh my god.
Larger the pterodactyls.
They're raining egg bombs on Kib. Eep.
Metal
I thought the
extractor
missile truck
lost.
could shoot at them, but they can't. They just friendly fire my own stuff half the time. Oh.
Boom. The idea of a species that use their own children as ammunition has always had a special place in my heart.
Archer's like, these
I like that
raptors have become more endearing to me.
Boom.
I think I lost. But I think I actually won, and you just don't realize it. Because who's not the real winner but me? Yes, quite scientifically speaking, that makes a lot of sense. Wouldn't you agree? Wouldn't you blindly agree with me?
Whilst all of this is going on, let's see if Disco's being lazy again, ignoring Kyle's little mewling noises. Let's see. Ah. She was like, I'm almost done with the foundation. There's still a massive fucking hole here, Disco. I can't help but notice. The fuck is this? The fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Man, I'm so confused. Linda. Ah, another woman name.
Disco is a woman. Let it be said and let it be known.
She's very female, yes.
Her naming convention is special, to say the absolute least. Mr. and Mrs. It's like, yes, very whammony. Almost too whammamy. If I do say so myself. Chat, I have drank all my special drinky drinks. The resolution of this game is ludicrously large. I hope I can fix this somehow. Because we're going to be in a precarious situation, chat. A precarious situation. Nope.
This game has an autosave feature.
As it just continues to bug out and derp out. Enable HDR? I don't know what that means. Yes, I guess.
My god.
I need to fix the resolution. It's horrendous.
Resident Evil 2. I really hate the fuzzy-haired person. Like, he can kill himself. That's fine.
Who's the fuzzy-haired person?
The fuzzy-haired person.
Who's that?
He's the one with the fuzzy hair. The female in this video game can stay. She's okay. She's a bit weird and probably on the spectrum, but these are things we can forgive.
Now, where'd my chat go? There's one, because the resolution changed. It slid all my screens around. And there's the other one. Now we fix those.
God damn it, Fuzzy. You have your fucking bird on follow. God damn it, Fuzzy. I'm looking at Fuzzy's house. He's got a crock pot mounted on the back of his house. Just because reasons. There's nothing in it. There's just a crock pot there. Let's go inside his house. What's here?
Obviously, we have to play as the women. Otherwise, Arch will throw a fit.
I will.
He's like,
he doesn't store the... he didn't put any spark powder in the preserving bin. Yes, well, your food is going to rot awfully quick, isn't it, Fuzzy? Silly Fuzzy. Ooh, pearls.
Barrel here?
See, video games do this because it's incredibly off-putting to watch other humans eat because it's kind of disgusting.
And like zooms in at a weird view.
And especially disgusting when they're eating like some half-formed hamburger thing.
What a sick.
Zombies. 3, 2, 1.
You're close. Sort of. He's a throwaway character. You can tell because there's nothing interesting about him.
I was expecting him to run over a zombie about 3 seconds ago.
I mean, you're not wrong. He will do that.
There you go. Slower than I'd imagined. Like, I kind of imagined him to, like, drop the burger and just splatter it all over himself, but in retrospect, that might have been a little bit too much modeling work.
Indeed. Well, ketchup. See?
So, you're gonna go outside now, you're gonna check on the totally not a zombie, and you're gonna go like, oh my god, she's dead. You're gonna walk over to her, and then suddenly it'll be like, da 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 da! Resurrection.
You're forgetting one thing. He has to turn away.
Ah, the zombie has a sense of dramatic timing. Good.
Yep, see? He's looking away like, oh, what am I gonna do?
What am I gonna do? Ah. Oh, cut to black.
In the original Resident Evil, he's that's the semi-driver that crashes into them. Yeah. Because he's a zombie.
I'll be back as soon as I find Chris. Chris. Who the fuck is Chris?
Her brother,
like
if I remember right.
I don't like Chris. Chris can go away. Okay, she looks weirder in her model. Much weirder. I don't approve of this transition.
My god. Hello? Shalom?
Wow.
I mean, at least she's got a permit to carry, because look, she's got a sidearm. Based.
Slum? Well, just because she's got a sidearm, you don't know that means she has a permit.
Oh, shit. She's a criminal.
You assume these things.
Anybody here? Who dropped this mysterious flashlight? Oh, there's blood on the ground? Better in fact investigate. You know what this would be for me? I'd just leave. I'd be like, no.
Convenient flashlight.
Well, I gotta
Run.
fix something. There, fixed. I gotta also turn up the audio because I can barely hear anything. We're not at the run scene yet. You always tell run scene because it should be like, you know, intense, scary music.
Judging by the environment, I'm gonna say this is gonna be the sneaking tutorial.
Are you okay?
Are you okay? Yeah, you're just a crazy person who bit me. I'm fine. You're not gonna have to dodge my zombie ass or nothing in about 2 seconds.
When I come back this way, I'll see you again, I assume.
There was a crazy woman in there. She bit me. Caution, heavy door. I got this. Let's go with the perpetrator. Oh my gosh.
I said get off him. I think he's dead.
Don't come any closer now.
Damn it.
He'll get up again. Why? Because it's the T-virus. They always get up again.
They do always get up again. At least he's holding the gun correctly. Titties. Titties.
Indeed.
Bazunga hungas. Chi-chis.
Bongalungas.
What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this, Carl?
Fuck is what?
Oh, I'm not talking to you. The other Carl.
Oh my god. You have a lot of health.
Fucking damn instructors, I swear to God. Grab some OJ whilst you're going there. You're gonna need the healing power of OJ.
I'm confused. I thought I'd go back to this way.
Well, you were fucking wrong, weren't you? Potato chips.
Put the key in the
Use gun
door.
on door.
I mean, possible.
It's like a nightmare. All this shitty American food.
It is.
Disgusting.
It's cheap and bad. Shoots
Don't
anyways.
shoot. He shot a black person. He's a racist, Kyle. Kill him now. Hurry.
All of a sudden BLM shows up like, oh!
You can thank me later if you get my drift. Yeah. I don't know if I like your taste in women there, buddy. Oh, suddenly there's a lot of them.
Where'd they come from? Magic.
To be fair, they have been shooting for a while now.
That is true. Bruh. See, the thing about zombies that defies all logic is like, you shoot them in the head, but their brain should be gone. Like, they shouldn't work no more. But because of how the T-virus works, according to, like, this, I don't remember, Resident Evil, it's like, it don't really matter. They just magically fix it, because the cells repair themselves. Because magic. Where do they get the energy to fix it? Magic.
Maybe that's why they're so hungry all the time.
True.
You didn't think about that, did you?
Maybe.
It's a good thing we found each other. I haven't seen anyone else anywhere near your pretty for a while now, and I'm getting desperate.
He's like, I did pass a few people earlier, but that's because they weren't attractive. I'll make an exception for you. It's like, wow.
Now come with me to Raccoon City. You'll be safe there.
Iconic city. In pop culture.
Masatomo Miyasoke, Yoki Yanagimoto. G's Fry. That was a slight deviation from the rest.
Was. Japanese video games. I tell you what. Kantaro Nakashima. Oh. Yoshakai. Iribashi. I don't know how to pronounce these words.
I kind of want them to just start lifting off Japanese cities at one point. Like Tokyo, Hiroshima, Nagasaki. Why is it called Resident Evil? I like Resident, like your home. It's not evil in your home, is it? It's somewhere else.
It's the American version of the name. European was Biohazard, if I remember right.
See, Biohazard makes a lot more sense, but also sounds cringer.
Yeah, when they did, I believe when they did test marketing of selling in the United States, the test marketing, like, proved that Biohazard just wasn't clicking with people, and Resident Evil was for some reason. Or I might have this wrong. But
I mean, it's two words that actually fit fairly well together for some reason, yet you would never think about it. Resident Evil. It fits. Now, maybe it just fits in, you know, post ergo propter hoc, basically. It's like, well, it fits because I know it fits.
Looks like we're walking from here.
Looks like we're walking from here. It's just right next to some zombies. I mean, you could just drive. So, okay, I guess I will.
He's already said we're walking, Kyle. Or he's not. He's a man. He's not going to go back on his word. Yeah, fine.
Look, it's from the previous scene. Oh, he's not a zombie yet.
Oh, my shoulder. It hurts so bad.
I'm just gonna floor it into them.
My shoulder is in pain.
He did. Of course, it's a field tractor, too. Oh, no. It wasn't our fuel.
No.
No, it was our fuel. No.
It's not over yet.
Explodey.
Damn, those are some fucking poor fire textures right there.
I don't think I've messed with the settings at all. Because I looked at those are pretty bad. Even for the time this game came out, which is only a couple of years ago. Those are really bad.
Those are pretty fucking bad, yeah.
Like, that's just, like, that's cheap.
Oh no, Chris, he must be... No, he's not.
It's not Chris, that's Leon.
I don't care.
He's got the most unbelievable name, Leon Kennedy. You know? Very, very Japanese-American, what you'd anticipate they would come up with.
I don't. It's not.
Alright, let's see if we can make the fire look like real fire, because this fire looks like potato. What does this mean? Rendering? Is it interlaced better?
I don't know.
Normal. Oh my god. Oh, Japanese and their fucking menus. These are awful.
Harakiri gozaimasu.
Serious bugs may occur. At least you're honest, game. Game's like, yeah. Yeah. Oh my god. Is everything... Is there just a button for this? Film noise off. Yes, keep that off. Depth of field, yeah.
Why the fuck is there a...
Is everything already? No, the fire just looks like that, I guess. Gosh, it's just low graphic fire.
Why is there a hole here?
Why
Why is there a hole here?
Why is there a hole here?
That's just so weird.
It's like the end of the world, Bieka.
See, just once, I want to see a video game where the protagonist in the zombie apocalypse is just like, fuck yeah. I've been ordering zombie gear in the mail for a decade for this.
It all breaks because it's cheap and it wasn't actually made to withstand any of this.
Well, that may be true, but at least he'll have fun for a bit.
Tragedy.
And besides, eventually he'll just discover, like, that Walking Dead movie, and he'll find himself a katana. And the katana never breaks, or needs maintenance, or anything. And it can be wielded by a complete amateur with no problems. Who swings it like a fucking bat, mind you, too. I very much so mislike the black woman in Walking Dead. I'm not a fan. Not a fan.
There's bloody footprints.
Leon. Hey, you played this game before, you cheaty swine.
I did. Only a little bit. I made a bunch of saves because I got scared.
Files gives the truth to your filthy lie.
Yeah, but it was quite scary, so I never got past the Mr. X part. Or if I did, I didn't get very far.
Mr. X?
Yeah, that's what people call him. Because there's a mod that makes it play the Mr. X thing. Mr. X gonna give it to you. And then he gives it to you and you die.
Wow. That still sounds better than the alternative.
I have no idea where we're supposed to go. Well, at least they modeled her ass well. You're like, dang. Could be bigger, though. Or smaller.
Could be bigger. Could be more well-shaped, too.
Listen, she's got to grow into it, you know what I mean?
I don't like the way she walks. It looks wrong to me. Zombie sounds.
Would you want to go in there?
No. Oh yeah, this looks promising.
Mirror, 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 mirror. I don't know if I should save this for Christmas, though. Or no, wait, not Christmas. Halloween.
So why now you should play FNAF on Halloween. Play the first one. It's really terrible. It's really, really, actually, genuinely terrible. Because again, that whole brilliant psychological trick of forcing the player to leave himself vulnerable to survive is, man, it's a mind breaker. Or a butt breaker, depending on.
He pooped himself when he died. Oh, poop mark.
Ah, that's right. I need to remember to feed Kyle before I go of Arc 2.
Feed me. I am a hungry boy.
I have so many Kyles now. 2 of them just eat poop, so those are easy. But the third one's rather picky and needs sweet vegetable cake.
The question is why? Ah, the 1990s. They kept the aesthetic, that's right. Big tube TVs.
You're a tube TV.
The good old days, as it were. Sometimes it's hard to remember that this is a Japanese game. Because I played, I'm like, it's in America. And like, nope, it was made by people who think they were in America. That's why the police station's a fucking maze. An overflowing toilet.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I mean, Jesus Christ, here you are in a zombie apocalypse and the fucking toilets are clogged. Like, Jesus.
This is not
Can
good.
there not be some mercy? Some fucking basic level of mercy?
The best part is all that water's from that one fucking toilet.
I mean, the sewers are large.
It's flooding.
Not impossible.
That's a lot of dead things.
Oh my god. Roar, roar, roar. Kyle, hurry and open the fucking door. He wishes for you to open the goddamn door.
He's fine, though.
Be distracted by what is in front of you, Kyle, and do pay no attention to what might be behind you.
He needs to be helped. I'm gonna save you.
Open the door. Hello. I am the next victim.
That's not the way to pull him through. Okay.
Yoink. My textures have changed. This is not a good sign for my survival. Yep. Man. They made quick work of him. Like, tearing an entire human body apart like that?
And his vest, too. The hungry boys. The growing boys. Well, thank you for the thing.
Well, Martin, I always loved him.
I was gay for Martin.
Across racial lines,
Oh,
we always
shit.
will be best as butt bros.
Yo, bitch. Get out Kibs' way. I don't want to be here anymore. Zambi's gonna get Kib. That's not the right way. No. No, no.
Rawr.
Let go, Kib. No, don't eat Kib. Oh, that's fine. I'll recover. It's just a screech. A screech! A screech! Oh my god, I'm retarded. Put the fuse box.
Yes.
Or wait, no? What? No. What is this?
That's not a fuse, Kyle.
Oh no.
As he tries to first aid spray the box.
Oh no, I'm gonna get ripped in half too! No, Kib gonna die!
Rawr. Oh, it's Mike. Mickey. What the fuck was his name again?
Martin!
Martin.
He's pasty. He did.
Hello, Martin. Oh, that's because he's dead. Or soon will be dead anyways. Alternatively, this might be the Japanese view of a black man. White people, just stranger.
We colonized him. That's what he looks like.
Here, take my bloody hand. Literally.
There's a huge hole in him. I mean, that's a
There
big
is.
hole.
He's leaking all over the floor. Now, Kyle, remember, around the bitten black, never relax.
Raskist.
Oh, in this case, it's true.
I'm not gonna be around long.
The zombie virus might have something to do with it too, but we shan't be specious towards viruses.
Why? Did you find something?
He's on vacation. Europe, I think. Left weeks ago.
Vacation? That's great news.
Well, I've got more for you. Looks like there might be a way out through this secret passageway.
Good.
You got blood all over the map, dude.
Maybe we should
No,
finish this off.
Forget about me. I can take care of myself.
you can't.
Don't be ridiculous. You're gonna need some help.
Listen, Claire. Save your
I imagine he's going to stay alive just long enough to build a bit of relationship with him, so that you'll be really sad when you'll have to cap his ass later.
You probably need this.
Yeah, but I don't like camping things in this game because from what the testing I did play this game back when I was testing it because I was having a hard time capturing it, I remember that like everything will get back up even if you kill it.
Can't hesitate. Take him out if you
No. They only got like a percentage chance to get back up.
Yeah, but that's like a lot of chance, though.
Oh, my relief has finally arrived.
What's that? Is that who I think it is? It's little baby Hanse. It gets me Hanse. I don't like the part where he
I was
just
debating whether to say me be Bubby, but I figured not.
me be Bubby. We need Arch to watch that really terrible movie.
No,
It's
don't.
special.
Wait, isn't there a limited amount of saves in this game?
Don't think so.
That was like the original, where you had only so many ink things. Which is cringe.
I think it might be like a hardcore setting or something like that. I don't remember.
Yeah, turn that one on, Kyle.
Hell no. That's
I
cringe.
see you're playing Claire instead of Leon.
Arch would be. I asked Arch if he'd be mad if I picked the dude instead of Claire. He said yes.
I enjoy Leon, not because of anything Leon does, but because of Leon. just always be just like, why?
That's true. Leon is a special boy.
Ada's just like dropping so many hints, and he's just like, I'm oblivious.
Poor Leon. Ah, you look somewhat worse for wear there. Let me touch you, though, because, you know, I haven't learned my lesson yet.
Stretch texture. That's quite nasty.
Who's there?
Okay.
One wonders how he got up there, but we don't ask questions here.
Probably same way he got down. Gameplay. Oh my god.
Oh, his name is
look,
Marvin.
It's Martin.
We got it wrong. It's Marvin, not Martin.
You're a terrible person for getting the black character's name wrong.
He's Officer of the Week.
He's about to be the last officer of the week. Oh.
Yeah, at least he'll go down in history. It's a zombie spawn point. Imagine that. Rah, 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 rah.
Nom, nom.
Rah.
Nom 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 nom.
Oh shit. Zombie's coming. Kib don't want to be in here anymore. Zombie gonna get Kib. Maybe.
Coward.
I agree, he is.
It's coming.
You're right, the walker is coming up. And you're like, I'm still gonna jump at it.
Don't open that door, whammon.
Are
Oops.
You missed. Remember, Kyle, you've got limited bullets. Every time you fuck up.
That's pretty
Oh,
interesting.
sorry, I'm looking at the hand.
Hey.
Hello. Way behind.
Inventory management. Thank you.
Handgun ammo. 22. 22 caliber handgun.
Don't worry about it.
It's true.
Pretty sad.
Yes, hello, chat. I'm doing fine.
He's a little handsy girl.
I prefer the Walmart ad for selling 357 handgun ammo. No dot, just 357.
I think my favorite one was just like, here's all the ammo you can buy at Walmart, but they accidentally misplaced a decimal, and then it's like, so Walmart's selling an anti-aircraft round?
What the heck? Frame rate. Okay.
Poor fat zombie. Even in death, he just wants his damn donuts.
I know, he was at the snacks machine.
Poor bastard.
If I remember right, one of the differences between Claire and Leon's playthrough is in the locker rooms, you get a different gun as Claire.
Yep, they
Yeah,
do have
Kyle.
different playthroughs.
She can also go through different doors that Leon can't. Because whammon power.
Because women power.
Goddamn police took all their bullets, losers.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Knives were an expendable resource.
To be fair, knives would be an expendable resource, because if you need to start stabbing people through the fucking skull, a knife's gonna go real wobbly real fast.
What's wrong, Zambu? You asshole. She loads that fucking quick.
Oh, and before I forget, when you're showing a picture of the new Riddler, I can only think of one thing. Gimpler.
He's a bit of a gimpler.
And as to the comment about the title for Resident Evil, I always thought it was like kind of regarding hospitals, you know, like a resident hospital.
Pretty gay though.
What the fuck,
There's a
bro?
police station. No hospital though.
Eh.
Well, this was a museum first and then turned into a police station.
Bro, what are you doing? Stop that. You're being cringe. Oops, I missed. Well, we popped 3 heads.
Think of all the ammo you won't be able to use later on the Wickers. It's like, don't remind me.
This is one of those games where the balance is based on your loot. Because I believe the built-in director will... Oh god, what's that frame rate rendering stuff in? Blech.
Ah. Bottle of gunpowder. Of course.
You know, just casually laying around.
Common that United States police officers assemble their bullets in the station.
Sir, please, could we allocate more money to ammunition acquisition? No. Chief thinks we and believes that you all better learn how to do it yourself, just in case of situations like this.
Put the thing in there.
Why are you going to choose to carry the gunpowder, you dumbass?
I'm gonna put it away.
Also, could you pick up the fucking plant already?
This, you want me to pick up that?
There you go.
We can combine that to make better medicine.
Or ammunition, if I remember right, for red.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's... I don't remember the recipe exactly, but I think you can use it to make, like, incendiary rounds or something like that.
Yeah, Carl. Meh.
What do you mean, meh, you blonde bimbo?
Meh.
You don't get to... Oh, he died.
I figured it was going to happen eventually. Look at that camera on the desk. Like, holy shit, that's an old camera.
Yep.
My
It's-
father actually had a camera like that.
Yep, so does mine. It's in a box somewhere.
Yeah, and then he got a newer Olympus. I forget which model it was.
I suspected as much. Whammin'. Remarkably lucky on the RNG, though. I think that chat. They're like, wow, Kib is so smart. They're basically worshipping me as a deity. Where's the other thing? Spooky. Damn. His name wasn't Dem.
I'm sure you'll find the thing you need to at some point around here.
Got a key. Wow. You've been hentai by plenty of those, woman.
Hearing sounds of the liquor.
Mm-hmm.
Since I'm just watching Discord stream, how you're capturing it, can't hear no sound.
There's poop.
Inventory is full. Have to put it back down. My god, more carrying capacity.
C4 on... That seems like a bit of overkill when you think about it. You know?
Just a wee bit.
It's like, oh yes, we'll use C4 on that. That'll be good. That'll be excellent, I think. I think that'll do God's work, if you will. God's willing. I can't help but feel like I missed something. So spooky and scary. It's a
don't remember what was
spooky,
in there.
scary game. And I'm a spooky, scary guy. Or something.
But you're playing a chick.
Wamp, wamp. Wamp, 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 wamp. Wamp, wamp. I will not be scared this time.
I was hoping you'd be startled by it again.
No. I did that to just finally put you in your place, Hanse.
I
Remarkable.
don't think you did.
What is this? Portable safe.
If I remember right, you actually can, if you know the combination, open that thing right now. But it was a really weird solution from what I remember.
Something spunky monkey.
I remember we had to look it up. Or we ended up just looking that one up.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Wow. Wow, too. Wow, women. Wow, door. With a dude hanging down.
It was.
How fast can you get back?
That is gonna break.
I've got something to show you. It's important.
All right, I'm on my way.
Or will it? No, I don't think it will. It might. It might. We'll try.
Zombie's just laying there. You're shooting it in the head. Fucking monster.
My God. Burp. Oh, come on. Raise that ass up. I'm like, damn. An extra knife. Nope.
Definitely no stacking knives for you.
Like how his hands unclenched. He's like, where? It's in my fucking ear, bro. I'll come now. Pew 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 pew.
Nom.
Shit.
You hungry, boy?
What the hell?
Okay.
Bastard.
Nah. There. That seems completely useless.
You asshole.
It does save you health.
No.
Nom nom.
Back down.
Fuck.
Bad book.
Not good.
Pam. Pam. See, their heads don't pop, then they're gonna get back up.
Also notice that the fat ones take a little bit more to actually put down.
I'm just curious. Well, that's mighty inconvenient of you to do that.
You could have grabbed your knife.
You asshole.
No. Have a bite. No. Actually, what's the death animation look like again? They rip a chunk out of him, right? Bum, 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 bum. Yep, it's actually that same chunk bit that they used from the other monster. Or from the first guy getting killed.
Wouldn't surprise you, they just used the same animation.
I was curious. I'm not as scared anymore because I played this a little before. It is quite unsettling, though, that I was eaten. I'm very disappointed.
I think Claire's a bit more disappointed in you.
Can you stomp them? No, sadly you can't stomp the zombies. This ain't no Dead Space. You know, in Dead Space.
You're no Chris Redfield. I'm strong enough to destroy boulders.
He punches a boulder. That's right.
Like, one of the only funny moments in Resident Evil Village is when you're fighting Nazi Dude Man. Well, you find out later he was a member of the Nazi party. But during his boss fight, he comments, "You're friends with that friend or with that guy who punches boulders," or something like that. I forget.
Oh yeah, they did a throwaway line towards that. The cover art reminds me a little bit of Left 4 Dead.
Ryan says, "Kibs is a big noi now.
Big what?
A big noi."
Big Dead.
I'm ignoring the fact he corrected what he wanted to actually type and choose to interpret that he just wants to call you a noi.
Look at that, chat. We did it. We beat the baddies.
I don't think you did. I think you turned into one of the baddies.
I do not know what you're talking about. Hands. I think you're lying to Kib. I think you're doing what we call spinning a tall tale. That's right. How do you
He's
feel
not
about
me
that?
in a lumberjack's outfit.
How do you feel about that, Hands? Or Hansy boy?
I think you're coping.
Or should I say Hansy girl? He's like, duh. Got him. But Hands, you must not fight it. You must let it happen.
Uh-huh.
Either way, I do think that this will be the end of today's stream. We're going to end it on a timely manner because I have lots of work to do. And we will see
Can't
chat.
play till 3 a.m. every night.
Nope, cannot. Actually have stuff to do. Oh, wait, no, hold on. We have super chats. Brother Strat donates $5 to say, as a representative of the black community, I take offense to Kyle's actions. Black 1917 will hear of this. I don't know why I throw in Black 1917, but he's got the word black in his name. And he says, I caught the high melee RG today, says Real Hosnator. It also had high stam and weight. I was so happy. I assume he's talking about Ark.
Yes, RG are a bird. Like one of the big boy birds, I think.
Interesting. Interesting. Either way, thank you guys all for the super dupers. I appreciate it as always. And I will see you guys tomorrow in tomorrow's Wednesday stream. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Yes.
It is Wednesday. Tomorrow.
Crazy. See you later, Squee-Doo. And see you later, dudes. Take care. Good night.
Yep, have a good one.